As I think about what we friends call the peace testimony, I really think, and have always felt, it's an inaccurate description. Those of us who have devoted ourselves to support for the quote, the peace testimony, have always been aware that our actions are aggression. They're not. Peace is a result of living nonviolently. It isn't a thing that we can create. It comes from living in a certain way and supporting those actions. Having been involved in a lot of those kinds of actions over the years, I am very aware of that. We have in our effort to create a peaceful society, in quotes, we have pushed the limits of the opposition. I think Quakerism is quite simple. It's only got two things. One, it has a belief in that of God, or whatever you want to call it, that of something that's in all of us that represents good. And as important, the concept of continuing revelation. The concept that I can never be sure I'm right. Each of us has our own internal vision. I have one which I have to test all the time. That's part of my responsibility. And the rest of the responsibility is to constantly listen. Listen to others. I can't be sure I'm right. It's nice. I think people are wonderful that they can think that they're right and know that what they believe is the. It's. I've been a member for 6 years, something like that, and I've spoken 3 times because, you spend your time, if you're going to be, if you're going to support peace, repressing things, just saying every time you think to say something, to ask yourself, is this the time? So I don't have anything against people who get up every week, and I've known I went to Haverford College, so I knew some weighty friends who managed to speak every Sunday, God bless them, but I haven't had the visitation, right? I think that we in this country are going to have a confrontation with ourselves. Many of the people we know, many of the people who serve us, many of the people who help us are just the people that we're trying to get rid of. And what's the meaning of that? What do you do about that? Let me tell you that story. When I was down south in the civil rights thing, I went to a place called Koinonia Farms. It was a Christian living group, and the one that Jimmy Carter was involved with. And when I was there, there was bombing of properties. There was all kinds of things against the Christian Living Group, which there was a hatred there about the Christian Living Group because there were both blacks and whites. And I met a man there, and he was the man who flew the MiG jet out of Russia and gave it to Europe in an effort to try and stop what was going on. And I spent a lot of time wondering what it was to come to this country and seeking freedom, and wind up in koinonia farms where the properties are being bombed and where you couldn't buy seed for your plantings, where just horrendous things. How does someone live knowing what we're like? And that's a struggle, I think, of any of us who were devoted to the peace testimony. I don't know. It's